Hi, I'm Avery Armstrong. I'm one of the landscape designers here at Salisbury Landscaping, and today we are at Kathy's lovely new backyard. They came to me last summer, fall-ish, with the main concern that a patch of their sod was dying. There is quite an aggressive slope to the yard, so my solution to that was to add walls for retaining. Maybe the terracing would help some of the water flow, help the sod coming back, and that quickly turned into a whole thing. The vibe I was going for was obviously I wanted to respect the environment that we're in with the ravine, so I did want it to keep it natural looking. We kind of went for like the mountainous alpine kind of landscape, a little bit of woodland planting. A lot of the perennials are Kathy's existing plants, so I really wanted to use those again if I could and sort of respect the existing garden that she had.
I had saved about 40 or 50 of my perennials because I really like them, and Avery incorporated them in the plan, and then we had this wonderful afternoon where we could place all the different plants and say, oh no, move this over here.
A few of the points that I had tried to keep in this design was access from the back patio door to the gate so we can remain access to the ravine. So we did want a little bit of privacy to be tucked into the yard, but we don't want to completely block out the yard either. So I did try to keep planting relatively low to the ground. So when you're sitting on the patio here, you're not completely walled in, you can still see the trees. I chose Rundle rocks for this yard because they're sort of jagged and angular, and when they're on the slope they kind of tessellate into each other and stick, so they're not quite as prone to rumbling down the hill when you're walking on it. If there's a snowfall or a rainfall, you're not going to lose half your yard into the ravine.
After everything was done, I had to figure out my pathways in the new garden. So obviously there's a staircase, but I also had to figure out how am I going to walk around on all this rundle stone. And I realized that there were places where I needed extra rocks just to give me a little bit of purchase on the hill. And then when Victor came back, they placed all the rocks, and that was kind of fun finding my new pathway in my garden.
One of my favorite parts was also one of my least favorite parts was with how many times we had to change the design due to a variety of environmental and design process factors. But at the same time, every time you change a design, it can get a little bit better. I think it turned out for the best because we had taken all of the best ideas out of every other design and put them into this one. Thank you for stopping by with Salisbury Landscaping at Kathy's new lovely garden. See you on the next one.
Bye.
Bye.